Welcome to your body conditioning workout. So today we're going to do some standing work and we're also going to do some floor work. So you will need a mat, something that you can stand on that is non-slip. Hopefully you've got your trainers on too. Really important today, put your trainers on, you do not want to fall over. So we've got a little bit of equipment for you. So if you've got a bender ball at home or a toning band, then that's brilliant. Get them out and use them. If you haven't though, lots of things around the house you can use. So in place of our toning band, a pair of tights. Now you do want ones that are 40 denier or above. Your 10 denier silky stockings ain't going to do it for you today. Okay, so we're going to use those, and we're also going to use kitchen roll. So a good kitchen roll, bog standard kitchen roll, doesn't matter if anything fancy, just a kitchen roll. So mine's a new one, so it hasn't got a flappy end on it. So ideally, get a new one out of the packet. You can put it back and use it later, it's fine. Or you may find it's your new best friend and you're going to use it all the time in your exercise routine. Okay, so I'm going to put that to one side now, and I'm going to start with the tights. But again, like I said, we're going to warm up, a bit of music on for you to sort of warm up to and exercise to. My Latin music is going to be, hopefully make you feel nice and upbeat. Let's go. So we're just going to start just holding the tights loosely in one hand. Just do a little sit down and up for me, tiny little squat. So just sitting hips back, tummies in, chest lifted, give us a smile, we've started. Okay, and then we're going to do a little shoulder roll. Shoulder roll, nice little warm bit of joint mobility. Okay, keep going, you've got 2 more each side. 1 more to go. And then we're just going to do a little squat and a heel raise. So a little squat and a heel raise. So we've got a few more of these. Tummies in, a little squat, heel raise. Now can we do squats, heel raise, shoulders and shoulders. So a little squat, heel raise, shoulder roll, and again, little squat, heel raise, shoulders, and shoulders. 2 more times, squat down, give me a little heel raise, and shoulders, last time through, little squat, heel raise, and shoulders. Okay, now I want you to open out your tights or your round the band. Now, crutches going in the middle, behind the back. So we've got a nice long reach. Hold them, or where you hold them is up to you, but the closer the hands are in, the harder it's going to be. You're just going to push across, just transfer the weight from side to side, just reach across. We get a little bit of spine rotation in there. Keep going. Not a lot of tension in the bottom of the band at the moment. All the time. 4 more. 3. And 2. And 1. Okay. Sit down. Down. So, bring your hands in a little bit and increasing the tension. Push away as we sit down. Push away. So I want you to go up in a bit of a V shape. So if this is too much for you, do 2 things at once, throws you. Do singles. Take nice and tall. And down. Nice and slow, we're not rushing it. Up, up. And down, down. Up, up. And down, down. 2 more each side. Up, up. And down, down. And again, up, up. And down, down. Last one on this side. Up, up. And down, down. Last one on this side. Up, up. Beautiful. And down, down. Okay. We're going to take the bands then, or the tights, put them together. You've got a shorter one now. Okay. We're going to take it, place it about, hands about, hip width apart. We're going to come up, and reach and pull overhead. And down, down, and just hold it there. Again, I'm going to drop a little bit so you can see. Come up, and out, out. Pull it on the hips, bring it down, and together. So you've got a mild tension, big tension. Bring it down, down, and hold. And again, take it up. Just the shoulders. Take it out, bring it in, and down. And again, raise it up. Take it out, bring it in, and down. So obviously work to your own range. If you've got issues with shoulders, just bring it to the front, pull apart, and bring it down. So work to within your own range. Bring it up, bring it open, and down. Keeping that mild tension on that bank all the time. Increase the tension at the top of your movement, bring it down, and hold it there. Lovely, okay. Now we're going to go a little bit of tricep work. So I want you to swing your tights over your shoulder. Hold on here, so your ankle in here, and you're going to grab them at the back. So once you grab them at the back, elbows out, elbow always higher than shoulder, and we're going to go a little lift, lift, lower, lower. Lift, lift, lower, lower. So lift, lift, lower, lower. So you're standing nice and tall, lower, lower. So lift, you can stand back a bit, is that better? Lower, lower. Lift, lift, lower, lower. This hand's anchoring at the back. Can we do quicker ones? Lift, lower, lift, lower. Little pulse going up, little pulse. 4 more, 3, and 2, and 1. Ready, change sides. So bring it round, flip it over that shoulder, hold at the back. Just get those legs up, grab one, that's cheating. So keep it in the small of the back, that's your anchor. This is the arm that's moving. Okay, so grab them, elbow up. Are we ready? So we lift, lift, lower, lower. So you're standing nice welcome to your floor section of your workout. So you've still got your ties, you've got your trusty gadget, very expensive these, kitchen roll. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, any kitchen roll will do, ideally a fresh one, so it's still sort of joined and you haven't got any flappy ends to deal with. Okay, again, insert your own joke there. So I've turned the music off for this because I want you to go a little bit slower and I want you to feel what's happening. So we're going to do some abdominal work, basically. Your roll is going to kind of replace your bender ball. So if you've got a bender ball, use that. We're going to start with some shoulder bridges. So we're going to pop the roll this way in and you're going to kind of hold it with the knees or just above the knees. So you're going to put it just between the thighs. Now, when you say squeeze it, I want you to squeeze it, but not, I want you to still at the end of it. This is still going to be a circle, okay? We don't want it all squished and horrible. So we're going to pop the roll that way, hold it there, bring back, heels down onto the floor. You're squeezing the roll, but not so that you damage it, okay? So you're keeping it there, keeping it under tension. We're going to take the head back down, leave the hands on the floor, take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to roll the pelvis a little, and we're going to lift and roll up. So you're keeping hold of that kitchen roll, and we're going to lower the spine towards the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Okay, so we roll up, we roll down. So we roll up, squeeze that roll, bring it up, hold at the top, roll back down. So when at the top, you're going to squeeze your glutes as well. So I want you to keep it in, tummy's in, squeeze your bottom, keep that roll there, and back down. Now if you wanted to add a little extra into this, you can take the arms up and take them overhead. How far you go is up to you. Bring them back together. Okay? So as your hips raised over the hands, they can stay there, and you can bring them back down as they go. So if you like a little bit of flow, you can have the flow. If you don't, just do the lower half. Bring it back down. Okay, taking a breath in to prepare. You're breathing out as you lift. Breathing in at the top and breathing out as you come back down. Okay, got that? 2 more for me then. 2 must be a magic number today. I keep saying 2 more. Bring it back down. So your last one, so we think about rotate, pull, up we go, and then a lower, 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 back down. Okay, keeping that roll there, we're going to change the roll so it goes this way now. So rather than that way, it's going lengthways. Okay, so lengthways. Now that means you're going to grip it a little bit higher up. So you've still got your roll there, exactly the same position, exactly the same exercise. So we lift, rotate, pull up. So the grip has changed. So the thighs should be engaging a little bit more now. And then we do the same again. So think about tilting the pelvis. Tilt the pelvis. Peel the spine away from the mat nice and slowly. Hold, squeeze, take a breath. And as you roll back down, you're breathing back out. So you want your roll down to be nice and controlled. And again, squeeze. Bring it up. Hold it. And then lower, lower, lower. Back down. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Treating you. So we're coming up. Big squeeze, squeeze your bottom, tummy's in, and then back down. Okay, we're going to keep one leg bent, and we're going to bring one knee up into the chest. So staying here, and we're going to extend the leg. Okay, so the roll is going to go here. We're going to start with the head on the floor. We're going to take a breath in, and as we breathe, we're going to roll the roll up the leg. So you're going to go just as far as you can go, past your knee to your shin, take it a bit higher if you want to, and then roll all the way back down. So stay on that same leg. Can we roll up? And can we roll down? So we're lifting the head and the shoulders. We're not just lifting the head, chin towards the chest. The head and the shoulders coming up. Breathe out, roll it up. Roll it back down, change sides. We'll do 4 each side. Did we do 4? I think so. So take the leg towards the ceiling, this leg's supporting, tummy's in, lift the head, lift the shoulders, roll up, roll back down. You may have one leg better than the other, don't worry about it. Roll up on one leg, one side better than the other. Roll down. So keep that roll nice and controlled. So breathe in, breathe out, push away, breathe as you come back down. So one more. Bring it up, hold it there, and roll it back down. Breathe the leg down. Okay, so now if you wanted to, you're going to repeat that, or you could do it with both legs. So both legs off the floor, and you've got to really be careful about this lower back. So tilt the pelvis, one knee in, extend the legs. So you extend the legs away, take a breath, bring it up, roll away, roll back down. Can we do another one? Breathe in, breathe out, roll it up, bring it down, bring the knees in, and then pop them on the floor again. Okay, how was that? Makes a nice little pillow as well. Handy hint there. Okay, so for your next one, I'm going to take the pillow away. I'm not going to let you get away with it so quickly. So the pillow goes away. We're going to use this, pop it to the side. So we need to pop it to the side, hold it there, bring the feet off the floor. So we're back into tabletop position. So my Pilates ladies will be really familiar with this. Tabletop position, it's kind of as if you've got your feet on your coffee table. You get told off for that. So the legs aren't down like that. We've got nice control of those legs. So got a gap between the knees at the back. So what I want you to do is with your arms out, I want you to grab your kitchen roll, take a breath, raise the shoulders and the head, pass it underneath the feet, take it round to the other side and pop it back again. Then we pick it up, breath in, breathe out, lift up and take it back there. Got it? Okay, do 2 more for me. So we take it around, bring it back. So lower abdominals, working, bring it in, cross it over, bring it out. Okay, bring the feet down. Now we're going to do that again with a little variation. So you're going to extend one leg away and pass it under. Just watch for a second. So we're there. I'm going to extend the same leg away as I've got the kitchen roll in my hand. So that leg's going to go there. I'm going to pass it under and bring it in. So now this leg's going to extend, pass it under, bring it in. Breath in, extend, away, and out. Extend, away, and out. Got it? You should be feeling that in your lower abdominals. And out. So we've still got that nice tabletop position. Okay, so the feet aren't aiming towards the floor. So we've got a nice little sort of flow going here. So don't forget to breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So as you're lifting, you're breathing out. As you're lowering, you're breathing in. One more. And then pop it down. Okay, give yourself a little break. Well done. Okay, we're going to pop the roll here. Just have a little break for a second. Now, I'm going to give you the option of using this roll to support yourself or using your tights. So we're going to do for your little roll backs. So again, your roll's going to take the place of your bender ball. So if you usually do a roll back with your ball at the base of your spine, we're going to try it with the kitchen roll. Now, don't know how it's going to work with what size kitchen roll you've got. Mine's quite a chunky one. So let's see. So it's going to go there. Now remember, this is a non-slip mat, but this is not a non-slip. So you may have to sort of play around a little bit. But if you go back, you'll feel you've got some support. But again, we want that circle to not be squished. So you're not using it as a safety net, but we want to try not to use it if we can. So it's there for if you want to. So you're rolling back onto it, squeeze and come up. So as soon as you feel that at the base of your spine, I want you to stop. Otherwise you are going to squish it. So do a breath in, breathe out. So we roll into a bit of a C shape with the spine, squeeze and come back. So it's there for the support. Now I did say you could use your tights. So just like you'd use a Dynaband or a toning band. Now, foot either side of the gusset tends to work best. Gusset, not a word you say very often, is it? Feel a bit like Victoria Wood. Okay, so keep a firm grip on your gusset, ladies. We're going to hold the tights. We're going to roll yourself back and bring yourself back up. So you've got your tights there if you want to give them a little pull on. So you roll back and roll back up. So with this one, you can go a little bit further. So if rolls backs are very new to you, then give that a go. If you squish it, you squish it, but try not to. With the tights though, you can go all the way back if you wanted to. So again, elbows in. No, you don't have elbows in, do we? Sorry, no, I have elbows out on this one. So elbows out, relax the shoulders. We're going to take a breath in. We're going to roll back down towards the mat. We're going to place the spine on the mat one vertebrae at a time so the head is last. Then take a breath, breathe out, lift the head, lift the shoulders, lift the upper body away, and you curl back up. So the feet stay on the floor. Okay, so again you can do this with or without the band. So unsupported is without our band or our tights. But with the tights it gives you that extra little safety net. If you wanted a little extra help to come up, you can create a little bit of tension and it'll help you to come back up. So what we don't want to happen is you could get stuck and start raising your legs off the floor. So if you do happen to get stuck, you get to a certain point and you can't get back up, all you do is you've got your hands, put your hand on the floor and give yourself a little lever up. And if you do find yourself getting stuck, don't go as far back, just go to where you want to be, okay? So we're going to carry on in your own time. You're going to give me about 5 or 6 more of these. So it's entirely up to you how many you want to do with your breathing. Obviously, if you're doing the full rollbacks, you may do 4. And if those of you that are doing maybe half rollbacks may do 6 because yours will be quicker. Okay. Feel free to pause the video at any time if you want to do 50 rollbacks. Fine by me. Okay, keep going. We've got one more. Well, I'm going to do one more anyway. And then I'm going to come back up. Okay, so hopefully that's given you some ideas. So if you've been in class with me and you've used your toning bands and you've got a little exercise that you'll really, really love, try it with a pair of tights if you haven't got a toning band. Now we're going to stretch out a little. This is where this comes in handy for a little pillow. So we're going to pop it behind the head. You're still going to, don't lose your tights, you're going to hold on to those. So pop it behind your head. I want you to pop your tights around your foot. So you've got your tights on the side, foot in the gusset, and I want you to push away. Now create a little bit of tension on the tights. Head is nicely supported and straighten that leg. So we're going to hold on to there and we're going to use the tights to pull your leg in a little bit. So you should now be feeling quite a deep stretch of the hamstrings, the back of this straight leg. Please try and get this leg as straight as you possibly can. Okay, now we're going to let the leg drop out to the side. So you'll need to move the hands on the band, the tights, and extend that leg out to the side. Just let it drop, relax into it, and let gravity do its thing. Okay, so you feel the stretch through the inner thigh. Keep this leg on the floor nice and steady, don't let it wave around. And then bring this leg back up. So you'll pull on the tights to bring it back in, and then as it's coming back to centre, just let it continue over the other side, but keep it supported. Now this is where you get the lovely stretch, and I say lovely a little bit ironically, because it's a bit of an ooh moment. So you get a stretch on the outside of the thigh. So if you've been doing a lot of walking, you'll really feel this. Okay, bring it back in. So it feels like a little mild ache. Hold it there for a second or two, relax the foot, Just see if you can bring it in an inch or two further. Just develop that stretch a little more if you can. Okay, release it, and then we're going to change sides. Okay, so we switch legs, pop it around, take it away, push it up. Okay, hold quite good tension on the band, straighten the leg, take a breath, pull it in. So we're getting stretch into the back of that hamstring again. So into here. Okay, we're going to let the leg drop out. Hopefully I'm not going to kick my radiator. I may do. See? Oh, no, I'm all right. Okay. So let it drop to the side. So this leg's staying nice and still. Tummy's in. Use the hands to bring it back up, back to centre. Let it come over the other side. So again, you've got that stretch, that ache, that ooey moment. Okay, then bring it back in. Hold it there. And then if you can, just come in an inch or two more. Just see if you can develop that stretch a little further. It doesn't have to be a big lot. Just half an inch more is development, so that's good. Okay, bend the knee. Bring it in. Get rid of your band. Okay, you can lie here for a few minutes if you want. When the video finishes, bum, 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 and just chill. Okay, so I'm going to get you to a seated position, and I hope you enjoyed your workout today. Okay, have fun, stay safe, missing you all, and I'm sure we'll all be together at some point very soon, even if it's just in a field with a flask of coffee. Okay.